In today's video, I basically want to give you guys an explanation as to why I think the way that I think. I've been doing a lot of thinking recently, and I think I've come to a conclusion as to what I believe our purpose is, at least for right now in my lifetime. I'm aware that this idea could change in the future, but for right now, this is what feels right to me. I believe our purpose is simple but extremely powerful. I believe it is to love, create, and serve. As simple as that, just those three words. Everything else, the jobs, the goals, the numbers, the people, it all seems to fall under love, creation, and service. Now, before I dive into this, I do want to preface something. I'm not tied to any specific religion, but I do very strongly believe that there is a God. I say this because I'm not trying to convince anyone of any specific religion, I'm just speaking my truth at this point in my life. However, for this video, there is one specific Christian value that I think very strongly represents who we are as people, and I've seen it to be true in the life that I've lived. I'm sure many of you have heard the saying that we are made in God's image. If this is true, God is the creator, and therefore, if we are made in his image, then we're meant to create as well. If you take a moment to think about it, humans are creative to our core. You can feel it in your bones as you grow up and get inspired by the environment around you. It seems as though within every human, the pattern to create persists. We make music, we laugh, we make buildings and improve technology. And I don't think this is on accident. I think that it's human purpose residing within all of us. I believe creation is the core principle that God provided to us as human beings. And without fulfilling this purpose, we may find ourselves lost in life. But creation alone isn't enough. If creation isn't guided by love and service, it can be destructive. When I say love, I don't mean the romantic kind. I'm talking about the love that is found in truth. Love and truth are nearly the same thing. When you love someone, you tell them the truth, even when it's hard. You show them who you really are, and you move with intention to benefit them, even if it's uncomfortable for both of you. So when we create, if it's not rooted in love, if it's not done with good intentions, it may feel shallow. You can tell when something is not done with love because the outcome may look successful, but it doesn't feed the soul. Love gives meaning to what we create, but there's a third piece that holds it all together, and it's service. Service ensures that love and creation are done with the right intentions, not selfish or shallow ones. Service is what keeps love and creativity from turning inward and selfish. It asks the questions, is what I'm doing actually helping anyone? Is this improving a life, mine or someone else's? This is where one of my favorite quotes comes in. We are not human beings having a spiritual experience, but spiritual beings having a human experience. When I first heard this, it hit me hard. It completely altered how I see life. The material world that we live in is not the end goal, but it's a way for our spirit to express itself and develop further. We are not meant to chase vanity or money or status. We're meant to chase growth. The kind of strength and love that we can take with us beyond this material realm. Because we can't take the money or the fame with us. The only thing we can take in the afterlife is our spirit. And I believe that this spirit is developed by how we love, what we create, and who we serve. This is why I say that service is one of the core anchors of purpose. If you're creative and truthful without factoring in service, you may end up hurting people without even realizing it. Oftentimes this is found in humor, when someone comes up with an intellectual or clever comment, yet it's destructive towards the person they made it upon. It may come off as clever and creative, but it doesn't have love and it's not serving the individual that they spoke it to. And there are jokes that fit the criteria of creativity, love, and service by making a lighthearted joke about something that people may have been down about. In this circumstance, the people are not torn down, but uplifted by the humor, the creativity, and the cleverness in your statement. On the other hand, if you're serving without creativity and love, your words may fall flat. There's no spark, there's no real connection because it didn't come from that purposeful place inside of you. And if you're loving but not creative or serviceful, your energy just drifts and you never really build anything that lasts. In this scenario, it's almost like you found peace within yourself, but you're not able to bring it to other people yet, which I believe is an important part of our purpose. I believe that these three principles of love, creation, and service act as a triangle that holds your purpose together. If you focus on these three, it's almost impossible to fail. And I also want to note that if any point of this triangle is missing, it may feel as if you're not fulfilled in this lifetime. Now, when I talk about creation, I'm not saying that you need to come up with brilliant ideas and make something new every day. I'm just saying that it has to be new to you. You can create by expressing an old truth in a new way. You can create by building a version of yourself that didn't exist already. What matters is that what we create expands upon our spirit. And when we factor in love and service, it's meant to expand upon other people's spirit as well. Because even creation can go wrong. There's been many things on this earth that have been created that did not have an overall net positive for the person who made it or the people around them. This is why love and service must guide creation. It's the compass that keeps us within God's image. I want to be very clear with you guys. I've really only come across this mindset within the past 6 months. And I think that it's important to express the fact that this is very new and fresh even to me. That being said, it has changed my life completely over the past 6 months, and I genuinely believe that if other people adopted this idea, it would benefit them as well, and that's why I think it's my duty to speak my truth. So I know it might evolve over time. My definitions of love, creation, and service might change as I learn and develop and grow. But for right now, this framework is giving me direction, peace, and purpose. And even if this ends up being completely altered later in my life, I don't think I can lose by living this way. I think we all can agree that a life rooted in love, creation, and service is a life well lived. So if you feel lost or disconnected, I highly suggest you start loving deeply, creating boldly, and serving selflessly. If you carry on through this path, you may find that this world is not just a physical place, but a reflection of something eternal that's trying to speak through you. Alright guys, I really hope that you enjoyed this video. I had a great time making it, and I did find myself in tears when I was writing the script for this video, so it really is close to my heart with this one. If you guys do have any tips or anything I can improve upon, please drop a comment. If you want to follow the journey and continue to receive all of my best stuff, go ahead and subscribe. And if you want to support and let me know that I'm doing something good, go ahead and like the video as well. I really appreciate you guys watching the video all the way through. God bless and good luck.